How do you like me now? Oh shit, you're the last one too? I guess the stream's over then. Beach ball. Pacific Coin Hunter. How you guys doing tonight? $3 months copper already? Dang. Hey, Bellows Forge. I think we'll start off with the dollars. We'll go back and forth with them. Set these aside here. Gatita Oso. How you doing? She's whammy, whammy, whammy. Jamal Sampson, hello. You're good? All right. I'm doing good too. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You did make it, Gatita. Thank you. It didn't specify EP. It didn't specify paper dollars or coin dollars. It just says dollars. How you doing, EP? You may call me Grandpa Beach Ball. Granddaughter made her appearance at 10:45 a.m. Awesome. Congratulations, Grandpa. Who is this EP? That's awesome, Beach Ball. I need to get some tape out there. Hold on one second. Never mind, you remember? There we go. That's better. 29 people watching already. Dang. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. We'll start off with the dollars. Happy Grandpa Beachy Day. Hello, Chew. Anybody looking for the giveaways? They have not been mailed out yet. But they're all safe and sound. Just waiting to be mailed out. This one's definitely seen better days. Used to try and put them in alphabetical order. Dang. Hey, there's a 1999. Series 1999. Otherwise, nothing special about it. But it is older than the year 2000. Set that one aside for right now. GG. Yeah. Bellows Force is 11 months copper. Thank you, Bellows. That one's a DD. Starts off as 555. Hey, Eric. Good evening. Oh, I need to open the giveaway. Thanks for reminding me there, Eric. Hold on. All right, there's the starter stream. Hey, AG. Good to see you, too. Looking at the moon right now. Nice. Yeah, my last few streams have been pretty late. Like starting way later than this. I was hoping to actually start earlier than this tonight, but it just didn't happen. Pull your pants up, PCH. Hear that, or pull them all the way down and make a full moon. That was the first 50 done. So we'll check. We'll do another 50 here, and then we'll switch over to some cents. Hey, Sky Quest. Good evening. It's good to see you too, Sky Quest. Come on, Star Note, huh? Oh, nice, AG. Alrighty. We'll do a true starter stream here. We'll see who's in this and draw a couple names here. We got Bellows Forge, Eric Pacific Coin Hunter, Renee and me, Gatita Oso, E Pluribus Unum Coins, AG, Sky Quest, and Chew. Let's pick two names. Chew is on there. And Pacific Coin Hunter. There we go. Do you like two with your birthday number? Nice. Gatita says, whammy. Hey, look at that. We got quad 4s and another 4 over there. So 5 out of the 8 are 4s, and 4 of them are in a row. That's cool. We'll hang on to that one. I'm like getting quad 4s. $6,000. Slot bounty tonight is 3 pretzels. If anybody wants to play the slots and try to win a slot bounty, I did stock back up on the vehicles, so I do have some vehicles to give away for a slot bounty. What's not fair, Gatita? Because I never let you pick? Well, the giveaways. Why does it matter? Dibs on the 09S vehicle. Oh, that's strange, AG. Well, Katita, if you win tonight, you can choose a V-nickel or a V-nickel or a V-nickel. Oh, picking the slot. I gotcha. He says, are you joking? Feels good, man. Hey, BH. All right, let me put those away. We'll get out some cents now. or as I like to call them, pennies. And we got the EP shank with my CoinQuester logo on it. CoinQuester's shank by EP Unum. Careful, still looks sharp. 2000. Not the wide AM. Yeah, this is a copper one, 68 Denver. Anybody find any 2026s yet? You found a 69D with the no FG today? Awesome. That's pretty decent looking 81. Let's see here. Where did my list go? Alrighty. 84, we can check for the doubled ear. I think there was an 84 there. I can't tell there. I gotta look under the scope here. 1 second. You bought 2 sets of the $half P&D? Nice. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't tell what that is. Yeah, it's here, EP. I'll show it here in a minute. I'm trying to figure out if this is the doubled ear or not. I don't think it is. It just looks funny underneath the ear. I don't know if you guys can see that. This here looks funny. But I don't think it'd be that big. I think the doubling would be closer to the ear up in here more. So I don't know. I don't think that's it. Yeah, but here's the 2026 half dollar. This is a Denver one. But that's the only thing 2026 that I have so far. I was looking at the 84, 84 for the doubling EP, but I don't think that was it. I don't have my books with me to compare right now. I know I have the internet. I don't need. I'm not looking it up right now. Here's an 83. You can look for the DDR. Not seeing that. I'll set that aside though to weigh it for later. Guess I could look it up. Give me a second here. See if I can find Variety Vista here. Another Are You Joking? Feels good, man. All right, find the 84. Actually, that's not it because this is a Denver and the doubled ear is on the Philly, so never mind. That solves my question. Gotta check out that mint mark. Always throw the Denvers away. Denver has some things occasionally. Gatita got one pretzel. Denver's like a 1-to-10 ratio to the Philly. Another 83. No doubling there. what Al Bundy likes to do. No, I'm not sure. 94, you can check for the double columns. Not seeing those. Another 83. No DDR. Hardly ever get the estimate mark. Yep. All right. So I had 8 coppers in that roll. Stick his hand down his belt. Yeah. All right. Let's open another roll here. Okay. Get a quick drink. Hold on.
This March, make a fast break to MGM Grand Detroit for buzzer beater basketball. Play your favorite slots and table games to earn entries into the Saturday hourly drawings. Every hour, 10 lucky winners spin for a chance at the buzzer beater
EP
basketball
got it.
with their share of $70,000 in prizes. Only at MGM Grand Detroit. See the MGM Rewards Desk for details. It's a good time for a grand time. Bet you can't run as fast as T-Mobile. Bet you I can. But you better pick it up because T-Mobile now has the fastest 5G home internet. Watch this.
Not for me. Maybe Gatita will give you one. I don't know. That was her trivia question. No, I don't do that. Come on, Weedy. 2023s, you can check for the VDB with the extra V. This one doesn't have it. '95, you want to look for the double die obverse. Not seeing that. '69 Denver. You want to look for the no FG. But right there you can see the FG, so that's not it. There's a regular 69. 1999, let's check for the wide AM. That's not it. They're pretty much just about touching. Tuesday night? Yes. It is a Tuesday night. How you doing, local? Good to see you. Hello, Nathan. Let's see what's going on with the poll. Do you like to hunt? What do you like to hunt more, dollars or cents? 31% say dollars, 44% say cents. 16% say neither, and 9% say I don't hunt, just like watching. Awesome. All righty, let's keep going here. 1998. That's not the wide AM. Hope you're having a good night, local. $19.92. Come on, close AM. No, there's a space between those, so that's not the close AM. Another 92. Also not the close AM. Your game crashed and so you closed it, so I was live. Well, thank you for coming on in. Sorry your game crashed tonight. That's no fun. $19.92. Is it 92 or 93? Can't tell. Let me look under the scope here. Ah, it's a 2. Okay. All right, so that's a 92. Let's check the AM. That's wide, not the close. 2023 VDB. Not the extra V. Oh, it's too late to get back into the game. Yeah. There's an 84. Doesn't have the doubled ear though. That I can see here. Let's see. No doubled ear. Oh, I need to reopen that giveaway. 1 second here. Let me resume those entries. Where did it go? There we go. For those that weren't in here earlier, slot bounty tonight is the 3 pretzels. We had a few more copper in that roll. We had 13 coppers in that roll. All right, let me get some dollars back out. We'll actually we'll pick a couple names here. Let me read through the people in the giveaway. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in yet. We got Chew. We got David Canham. Hey, David Canham. AG's in there. Eric, Bellows Forge, Gatita Oso, E Pluribus Unum Coins, Sky Quest, Local Serenity, BH Ringer, Renee and me, and Timmy. Hey, Timmy. Good to see you. Jamie Lynn Turner says, I love pennies. The same bruise on your fingernail for the past 5 months? No, this is a different one. Close those entries. And we'll pick two names. We got Eric. No, the other one actually grew out and disappeared, and then this one's smaller than the other one. I don't think it's been 5 months. Oh, we got to pick one more. And Timmy. There we go. Hey, Joey Brown. Quit letting your wife slam it in the door, right? We'll complete that one and we'll start a new one. There we go. Opal Rose, hello. All right, let's move the pennies and then we'll zoom in on the dollars here so we can see the serial numbers. And let's see if we can find anything interesting here. Local Serenity, 5 coin Quester gift memberships. Thank you, Local. AG, you got one. Opal Rose, you got one. Nice. Sideways got one. Dandy Dave and D23 No 72. Congratulations to all of you that got memberships there. Thank you, Local. That was awesome. Very nice of you. What's going on? They're stuck. Oh, EP's got the snowflakes. We don't want to see snowflakes anymore. I should replace those snowflakes with something more spring related. Not right now, obviously, but I should do that. Can you get your loot back so you get 3 now? I don't think I can do you the next giveaway it'll start doing 3 for you. I can't do anything about this one. What's the oldest coin dollar you have ever found? I found a German coin once and a nickel roll in the 1880s. That's probably one of the oldest ones I found coin roll hunting, I would say. I have bought some auctions where there's been random, a bag of copper coins, and I've found older ones in those. But as far as coin roll hunting, I think probably 1880s. And then the oldest note that I've found hunting like this is probably like the 1960s. I still have that German coin somewhere. I just can't think of where it's at right now. You just pulled a 1902 dime? Dang. A few days ago? That's awesome.
Maybe the best beat comes with a new view every day. Maybe the news feels fresher with an ocean breeze. Maybe the finest dinner is even finer with a sunset view. Maybe one check-in unlocks multiple destinations. Maybe the best hotel.
Let me resume those entries.
Journey.
Exclamation point loot if you haven't gotten a giveaway.
You got me again, you beastie. Oh, banana bee. Feel the softest flower petals on those paws. Feel what deep cloud can do.
"28 people watching, 28 likes. Thank you, everybody." Look how high that 7 is. Some people like those. That would be what people would call a gas pump. The old style gas pumps. Some people like those. It's not really worth like selling or anything, but some people do like those. Make it a givey. It's worth $1, right? Yeah. There was $1 missing the FW? Really? How far back you thinking, Chris? Well, they don't all have FW. That one's got an F. What's the FW stand for? Anybody know? Are they supposed to have the FW? Because you're right, that one doesn't have it. I'm not familiar with that. Fort Worth, Texas. So they don't all have the FW then, because there's another one. Okay. Just there's a lot from Fort Worth. Non-Fort Worth or DC. Okay. Thanks, EP.
15 minutes. Step 3, find the box of bands. Make your house a home on day 1. Get T-Mobile 5G home internet for just $50 a month.
Letter after the FW is the sheet location, and the number is the plate number. Okay. Not finding too much tonight, huh? $2025, $2026 bills yet? No, I have not. What are you asking about 1916, Alex? Yeah, I have a 2026 half dollar, but not a dollar. But I didn't find it. I bought it. Yeah, I'll show the half dollar. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. It's blurry. It looks okay on my side. There's the 2026 half dollar. Oh, it was a couple minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, my Wi-Fi's on. I made sure I double checked that, and I can see it's good now. All right, let me put these dollars away. And then we'll get some more pennies out. Looks like some decent amount of copper in that one. Maybe we'll find a Wheatie in this roll. Come on, Wheaties, where you at?
only at MGM Grand Detroit. See the MGM Rewards desk for details. It's a good time.
It's 2023. No extra V. 1992. Not the close AM. 1998. 98, you want the wide AM. That's not it. So 92, you want your AM to look like that. But this is a 98, so you want it to have a space in it. Been a tough month for the nickels and half dollars for you. That stinks. A lot of what I do is from memory. I do have a list over here next to me that to reference if I forget something. 72 does have a DDO. I mean, you do it enough times and you learn. This is a little off center. It's wide down here and narrow up there. But just worth a penny. Yeah, see, I have a little list written out, just a quick reference list like that. But it's not very often I have to refer to that anymore. Back when I first started, I had to refer to it all the time. A wide rim, yeah. I mean, if I was looking at half dollars, I would definitely have to have a sheet next to me. But like 84 Philly, you want to look for double the year. But I mean, there's a ton more than what I do look for. But those are just the ones that I look for.
Maybe the best hotel.
There is a guy who has a website, right? Put that pineapple up there. Oh, that's your channel, not your website. EP's got some good pictures and stuff of things to look for on his website. You need to put a link in there for your website. Although I'm on a vertical, so it probably won't help. 83, you want to check the DDR. Southern Metal has sheets. $19.94 can have doubling in the columns on the right side. Not seeing it there, but that's a nice 94. I'll set that one aside. The website link is on your channel. Southern Metal doesn't give you pictures though, like EP does. So I'd go check out EP's channel. $19.98, not the wide AM. And always flip your coins. Always flip your coins to check for rotation errors. Hey, Maple Leaf. Good evening. That one had more copper in it, but still no weedy. I mean, we did find some weedies from this box before. We hunted 18 rolls out of it a couple weeks ago. That was 14 coppers in one roll. Who wants to see? Let me find it here. Oh, where did my scope go? There it is. Yeah, EP's got the links to PCGS and Variety Vista too. Who wants to see a great big cud from the 1980s? All I can say is the 1980s because you can't tell what year it is. Maple Leaf got 3 beers. All right. Let me. Hopefully, I don't make you guys dizzy here. Right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Look at that cut. Blocking out the date. That's one of my favorites there. I haven't weighed it, Monkey King. One of these days I'll take it out of the flip and weigh it, but right now it's on a flip. So it's definitely a 198, but I don't know what year in the 80s it is. But one of these days I'll weigh it, and if it's 3.1 ounce, I know it's 82 or 80, 81, 82. EP says it's copper. I mean, it looks pretty coppery. You know what? How about now's as good a time as any to take it out of the flip and weigh it? How's that sound? Oh, and EP likes to do this. So, okay. So here's the reverse. So this is where the cut is on the other side. And see what it does in reverse? It doesn't take as well. So let me get this out of the flip and we'll weigh it up tonight and see what we got. We'll see if it's copper or zinc. No zinc bubbles, right? Yep. Is coppery even a word? I think it is. All right. Can you guys see the numbers? It says 000. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's copper. It's copper. 3.01. But let me, while it's out of the flip, let's take a nice look at that. Yeah. All you can see is the 1, 9, and part of the 8. You think it's an 81? You think that's the tip of the 1 up there? I don't. It'd be one of 4 dates. Could be 80, 81, 82, 83. I don't see any part of the 1 there, EP. But I don't know. Let me try and get another angle on it. '83 in your dreams, right? Could you imagine if it had that big old cud and if it was like the the DDR on 83? Spin at 180. Anyways, I'm happy to have it. I'm gonna flip it back up before something happens to it, though. I'll put it in a new flip. Ah, you're welcome. And I'm gonna write copper. .01 grams. 198 question mark. There you go. You got your cud and you can chew on it, yeah. Ben 356. $356. I'll sell it to you for $356. All right, put that aside here. All right, I think we still got a giveaway going. Let me pull that up here. Exclamation point loot if you're not in. Let me read through the names here. It looks like there's 15 people. Let's get that on Whatnot and start at $1. I rarely see errors and Whatnot. Anytime I go in a channel, I ask if they have any CUDs or other errors, and they're like, nope, nope, nope. We got Chew, Joey Brown, David Canham, Timmy, BH Ringer, Eric, AG. AG, how do you say that? A glow, wave, and fire? I don't know. Anyways, AG, Renee and me, Beach Ball, Local Serenity, Sky Quest, E Pluribus Unum Coins, Gatita Oso, Bellows Forge, and Maple Leaf Numismatics. Alrighty. Oh, AG, Iowa Vet, and Fire. Okay. So I was way off. All right. Okay. We got Eric is on there again. Nice, Eric. And the next name is Sky Quest. All right. You go by AG, yeah. Okay. All right. We'll complete that and we'll start the next one. Let's get some more dollars out. Boy, the way tonight's going, YouTube's not sharing out a whole lot. We might not even reach 50 likes tonight. That's all right though. Because a lot of you here are a lot of my faithfuls, so it's always great having you guys here, and I appreciate it. You guys are a big reason of why I do this. Because it's fun for me to hunt, and I enjoy chatting with you guys in the process, and all of us sharing back and forth our knowledge, helping all of us grow and what to look for and everything. It's upside down. All right. Thanks for the high five, AG. Appreciate it. Yep, this coin community is what makes it fun, though. Just all of us chit chatting in each other's chats and learning more about the coin collecting hobby. And I mean, silver stacking and gold stacking too is nice, but I got in this just because of the coin collecting, and I've really enjoyed it the last 6 years or so that I've been following channels on YouTube. Started watching videos on YouTube back in like 2018 for coin collecting channels and metal detecting channels, and now my room is a big freaking mess of coins. Got crap all over the place. But that's part of what makes it so fun. Your LCS will buy your copper pennies and your nickels. You have 999 nickels? You mean your third? Oh, you have 999 nickels up in Canada. That's what you're talking about. Do I follow Coin Help You? I do not. Oh, have a good night, local. Back up 3. What's going on, AG? What'd you see? A date? I probably missed it. I was busy chatting. Probably more than 3 now. This one? October 14th, 1746. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's pretty cool. We should search that. Let me search that. Let me type it in here and see what happened on that date. What happened on October 14th, 1746? So the year 1746 was marked by several significant historical events, but we want October 14th. I'm not seeing anything on October 14th. It was a Friday. It was the 287th day of the year. Yeah, nothing special happened that day. See if we can find any birthdays. No wars or plague. Your birthday is October 14th. Nice. Let's see here. George Antonius Krupp. That's I just see a name there. I don't know anything about them. October 14, 1746, Francis Fagel, prominent Dutch statesman and collector of coins and medals, passed away at the age of 86. Well, there we go. Where did his collection end up? Yes. Okay. Anyways, we can set that aside for now. Let me get back over here. Thank you, AG, for stopping me there. That's cool. Who would have known? And just think that that person that died that day just got brought back up in history. We actually mentioned his name. So looking at the CUDs on coins, CU1CND. PH, I knew that. I just didn't want to brag. That's the number, EP. Let's see here. Copper 1 cent, no date. That's probably what that stands for. Something along those lines. Thanks, EP. Do I follow Blue Ridge Silverhound? I occasionally check out some of his stuff. Sometimes he really bugs me. But occasionally I'll look at some of his stuff. Oh my gosh, that is so close to a radar. It's bookends. But if that 8 and 9 was switched, could you imagine? That was so close to a radar. Damn. 9 away. Yep. Hello, Pete Johnson. Any finds yet? Yeah, we found a birthday note or a date note. Um, Found one that had quad fours. Slot bounty tonight is 3 pretzels. Star note. There we go. Boom. Pete, all you had to do was ask, and it was there. Thank you, Pete. Pete asked if we had any finds, and boom, it shows up. 2017 03122493 star. Heck yeah. Thanks, Pete. I'll ask again soon. Star note lookup. Let's see what we got. We got 2017. A 03122493 star. And it's definitely on the less rare end. It's right there, Monkey. It's not filled in either. Hello, sweet chin music. Hey, another 1999. $19.99. I have not found any 2026 quarters yet. I haven't found anything 2026 yet. I've bought a 2026 half dollar, but have not found anything 2026 yet. All right. So we've been through 250 notes and found one star note, and a birthday note, and quad fours, or a date note, I guess. I don't think there's. I know there's not anybody still alive from that birthday, but. All right, we got 103 votes. What do you like to hunt more? Dollars or cents? 26% say dollars, 48% say cents, 11% say neither, and 16% say I don't hunt, just like watching. Nice. There we go. Tombstone note. What are you talking about? Oh, the date? There are two 2026 mint sets in Canada this year. One is NIFC W mint as in Winnipeg. Oh, that's cool. That note has definitely seen better days. Pretty nasty. 1988. 1988. 1988. Oh. Nope. So fun to find an 88 though. Hey, Diane B. Just finished putting groceries away. Nice. So you're all stocked up for a little while. Henry Paulson is my favorite Treasury Secretary. Which one is that? What year did they sign it? – 2005, 2008. look at that. 6 sevens, 5 in a row. 7 3 7 7 7 7 7 5. I like that. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Too bad one of them wasn't a 7-2, but that's still pretty cool. Can you buy it off me? If the price is right. You can hear the kids now saying 6 7. Yes. I should make a video. 6 7 6 7. Oh yeah, if it was a binary instead of a trinary, that'd be cool. Are there any sound clips for 6 7? I could do that. Probably are. Be worth a try, huh? He refuses to support sound clips with 6 7. 1988 again. 1988 again. Nope. Don't think so. Still a nice old one again. It was a little worn. That's all right though. Whoever says 6 7 should get kicked in the taint. Web notes don't have letters to the front of the left of the front plate number. So the web notes don't have a letter here. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe the news feels fresher with an ocean breeze. Maybe the finest dinner is even finer with a sunset view. Maybe one check-in unlocks multiple destinations. Maybe the best hotel isn't a hotel. Explore a journey. Explore the ocean state of mind.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty. Let's see here. Exclamation point loot if you're not in the giveaway. Let's read through some names. We have Maple Leaf Numismatics, Chew, Sky Quest, Gatita Oso, Renami, Eric, AG, Local Serenity, Bellows Forge, E Pluribus Unum Coins, David Canham, CRF 550, Pete Johnson, Diane B, Tim A, Sweet Chim Music, Joey Brown, and BH Ringer. All right, 18 people in for the giveaway. Let's close those entries and pick two names. We got BH Ringer. And the next one is Diane B. All right. And we will hunt some pennies now. Check out EP's channel, E Pluribus Unum's channel, and on his channel is a link to his website somewhere, or it tells you where his website's at. He's got airs and varieties, pictures of airs and varieties to look for, and then they're also linked to like Variety Vista and PCGS. And he usually has some coins for sale on there too somewhere. If you have trouble getting pennies to hunt, I think he usually sells some pennies on there too. Hey, there's a foreign. We know where that's from. That's from Canada. And it's year 2000. No, you're welcome, EP. You're predicting 10 copper pennies? $19.75. There's a 76. 1992. We want the close AM. That's not the close AM. There's a gap between the A and the M. Did I start a new loot? I did not. I need to do that. 1 second here. There we go. Thanks, AG. $19.95. You can check for doubling on the front on the obverse. But that's not there. 2023. You can check the VDB for the extra V. That doesn't have it. $19.99. Check for the wide AM. That's not it. There's a 77. That's another copper. 99 again. Oh, you're all good, AG. Thank you. You have a good night, and hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thank you for coming in. $99 again. Not the wide AM. $69D. We can check for the no FG. And it's hard to see, but there is a faint FG there. Right over here. Right there. There's a FG. Pretty faint, but it's still there. Oh, thanks, BH. Thank you for posting his channel. 1992. Not the close AM. Hey, Linz, how you doing? All right, we got through that roll. How many coppers did we have? Let's see. It's 5, 10, 12 coppers that time. All right, let's crack open another roll of pennies here. Yeah, I keep all the coppers right now.
Play your favorite slots and table games to earn entries into the Saturday hourly draws. Every hour, 10 lucky winners spin for a chance at the buzzer beater basketball playoff and their share of $70,000 in prizes.
Yeah, I keep all the copper. And then I've been keeping a lot of the nicer looking ones too. I just toss them in a box for now. Someday I'll sort them and roll them. Those are all decent looking ones. And I'll roll them all someday. You keep all your pennies? I re-roll the zinc ones. Julio, hello. I only keep a zinc if they're really nice, but otherwise, the zinc go back to the bank. I got no use for them. What is Streamlabs? Streamlabs, you can do all the games and you can do games and giveaways and stuff on there. Dropping stuff left and right. Oh, you don't have to be on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is just something I use to allow you guys to play the games, and I can use it to do these giveaways. You don't have to be on it on your end, unless you want to use it as a streamer. There's another Canadian cent. 1991 from Canada. Oh, look at that. Woo! BH can tell us what this is. King George. What year do we got? 1943. Heck yeah. Oh, wow. That's awesome. 1943. That's the oldest one in the box. We haven't even found any Wheaties, and we find a 1943 Young George. Dang. That's awesome. Find of the night for the pennies. Thanks, EP. It is a rare find. 43 copper. There's another video. And we found a 1943 copper cent from Canada. That's rare. Heck yeah. $69D. Ooh, is this a no FG? Can it be? Let's see. Oh man, I'm not seeing the FG there. That might be a no FG. Right after the rare 43 copper. 69D. I'm going to put that under the scope. Holy cow. 1 second. That's a no FG. Heck yeah. Check this out. Right there. Oh my goodness. No FG. There should be an FG right there. That's not there. Sweet. Back to back finds. Holy cow. Let me flip that up right now before I lose it. Woo! No F and G. No FGN way. Oh, it's a floating roof too? It probably is. I want to say all the no FGs are a floating roof. All right, let me write that on there. 1969D, no FG. Wow. It was on a 324 live stream. Heck yeah. Here we go. Around the 120 mark. 120 minutes. Roughly. Heck yeah. Let's see if there's anything else in this roll. It's freaking awesome. This is 2009. The backside looks a little crappy. Well, that was sweet.
Maybe the best hotel isn't a hotel.
Alrighty. Let me see if I need to resume these entries. I do. There we go. Entries are resumed. Let's crack open another roll. Gatita's supplying the champagne tonight. She's like, "You found no FG? I'm getting the champagne out." And a 43 copper. 1992. Not the close AM. That's another Canadian cent. 2001. Another 92. Not the close AM. Oh, thank you for the happy poops there, EP. Now it's on fire. And it's got the golden poop. Thank you, EP.
I used to think that nothing can stop me. And I faced bladder cancer and even leaks in an opponent. I could not run, but I knew I had to stay in the game. So take it from me. Don't be afraid to try because
Gatita's now number 2. Another strongly worded email. This is another 2009.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Just add a little extra protection.
Tom has insured appointment.
Excuse me. It's not a toy.
He's gone to great lengths to protect his cars, but he never has to deal with his insurance. You should have NJM. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders.
Please stop.
I can't.
69D. I see the FG on that one. EP needs a timeout. Why? He doesn't need a timeout. He was giving me happy poops. 1992. Not the close AM. $13 coppers on that one. Alrighty. Let us let us pull a couple more names here. We got AG in there, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Eric, BH Ringer, Chew, Gatita Oso, CRF, David Canham, Bellows Forge, Renee ME, Diane B, and Sky Quest 2K8. And EP's in there. All right, let's close those entries. And Diane B, you are on the list again. And the next name is Gatita Oso. There we go. We'll complete that one and we'll start the last one of the night. So we have another 100 to go through, and then we'll hunt some more pennies after that before we add the last two names.
Basketball playoff and their share of $70,000 in prizes only at MGM Grand Detroit. See the MGM Rewards desk for details. It's a good time for a grand time.
There we go.
Spot the red flags so you can protect yourself from fraud with the AARP Fraud Watch Network. There we go. June 9th, 1673. Let me look that one up. It says John Whitney. John Whitney died. No, it says he was born on that day. I don't know who John Whitney is, though. Anybody else know who John Whitney is? What happened this day on June 9th, 1673? No entries found. Short life? Brother of Eli? Maybe. I don't know. From what I'm seeing, it's when he died.
says 1592 to 1673. He was born in Westminster, London, England. He was son of Thomas Whitney, married to Eleanor in 1618. And then he died on June 9th, 1673. All right. All right, let me get back to the hunt. $45 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all for being here and hanging out. Let me resume those entries. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in. This will be the last name giveaway of the night for your chance to get on the list for a chance to win the EOS. Three 4393944. Too bad that wasn't a 4-4. All right, let's turn them around. There we go. 044002468. This one's got tape. Focus was off again. Oh yeah, I see that. Wonder why. I don't know what's going on. I noticed it is off there. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me reset my Wi-Fi here. 1 second. Hey, at least you got a giveaway, Renee. I mean, my giveaways are usually delayed for a while, but I don't think I'm a year behind. I know I'm not a year behind. But at least you got a giveaway, so can't complain too much about a giveaway. Hopefully you didn't email the person a whole bunch of times about it. That might be why it took a year to get it. I know some channels, if you email them and bug them about it, your giveaway goes to the bottom of the mailing list. It's how some people do it. So just keep in mind that it's free and people are giving it away, and it'll eventually get there. Hey, I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't need to know who it is. But life does happen sometimes. Maybe it got buried on their desk. Maybe they were sick or something. I don't know. But at least they got it to you. I don't know. That just it bugs me when people complain about giveaways. They're free giveaways, and people should be thankful for them and not complain about them. These channels don't have to give stuff away. Quad sevens. That's a good find. Okay, that's the CQ rant is over. Let me look at the poll. 149 votes, 26% say dollars, 46% say cents, 9% say neither, and 19% say I don't hunt, just like watching. That's awesome. Thank you for everybody that participated in the poll. We're going to go ahead and end the poll for the night. You want to give away from someone and post office delivered damaged. There's a half-ounce Libertad fell out. Channel person didn't care. They said it was free. I mean, that does stink. I wouldn't expect them to replace it, though. I mean, half-ounce Libertad is not like it's an easy thing to replace. I mean, a claim needs to be made with the post office, though. But I don't know. If they make a claim from the post office to get reimbursed, then they could. Yeah, it does. It does happen. It sucks that it got damaged and lost. All right, that's the end of the dollars. End of the dollars. Penny Pincher said that one had 1 through 9. I'm looking for it. How far back was it? Let me go zoom in and we'll go backwards. I wasn't seeing it. It's either way back there or it's not what you thought it was. I'm not seeing a 1 through 8. What about that one, Gatita? 42769656. Why do you want that? Why do you want it? I'm not seeing the 1 through 8 though. I passed it? Oh, right there. That's the one? Mixed ladder. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely missed that. I missed it a couple times. Good eye, Penny Pincher. All right, let me move these out of the way here. Got some pennies to still hunt. Thank you, Penny Pincher. All right, let's see where we're at here. The giveaway is still active. There's 16 people in there. Exclamation point loot if you're not in. You can do loot checks if you want. We're going to hunt a couple more rolls of pennies, and then we'll draw the last 2 names for the chance at the EOS. Another 2009. That's a pretty nice one. I see 49 likes on my side. This is 2025. Definitely not rare. Another 69D. That one has the FG.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Apple Card members can earn unlimited daily cash back on everyday purchases wherever they shop. This means you can be earning daily cash on just about anything, like a slice of pizza from your local pizza place or a latte from the corner coffee shop. Apply for Apple Card in the Wallet app to see your credit limit offer in minutes.
All right. So on my phone, I see 49 likes, and on my computer, I just refresh it and I see 49 likes there also. Hey, look at that. We got a Wheatie. Let's guess the date. We got a wheat cent. Thank you, Diane. Thank you for the sparkles. I was thinking the same thing, EP. But since you said 44, I'll say 53. All right. Renee Amy says 46. Penny Pincher says 45D. EP says 44. Dan B says 46. CRF says 48. Joey Brown says 51. I already found a 43 copper tonight, right? Bellows Forge says 46. Let's see what we got. And it's a 45 Denver. Penny Pincher nailed it. Look at that. He nailed even the mint mark. All righty. You know what? Penny Pincher found that mixed ladder, and he nailed that mint mark. He's getting on the list here. Penny Pincher, you are on the list for a chance to win the EOS. So when we draw a name for the giveaway, that's just going to be one name we're drawing. Gatito says, that's not fair. I see 52 likes now, so someone thinks it's fair. All right, let's hunt one more roll of pennies here.
Someone asked me, David, what is Turning Point? What does Turning Point do? Well, we're the word out on the street. We preach it and then teach it and then reach with it. We have an Air Force and a terrific ground crew. Proceed with the best. We think outside of the box.
He could win the final spot if he got in the
And if you search at all,
if he entered.
it's there.
Penny Pincher, did you enter the giveaway? Exclamation point loot.
We're in the community action.
Because I'm gonna pick a name from that giveaway to get on the list for a chance to win the EOS. Let me look through the names here.
We're delivering the unchanging word of God into an ever-changing world. It's no small task.
So he is on there. E Pluribus Unum Coins, Penny Pincher, Pacific Coin Hunter, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Sky Quest, CRF, Diane B, BH Ringer, Renee and me, Eric, Bellows Forge, Gatita Oso, Beach Ball, Joey Brown, Chew, and David Canham. And you still got until I'm done with this roll to get in there. If you're not, exclamation point loot. And we'll pick one name from there to get on that list for a chance to win the EOS.
Let's go behind the scenes. It all starts when a customer places an order on
83, no doubling there. Another 83. Hey, David Shreve. Welcome, welcome. $1971S. We got San Francisco. San Francisco. Oh, 71 asking of a DDO. Let me look under the scope real quick here. I don't think it has it, but let me look. That is one that I don't have memorized. But I'm not seeing any doubling under the scope. Last little pinch here. Mod Father Glenn the gay guy having bad PTSD flashbacks to the 2020 coins. Alrighty. So what do you guys think? What time is it? It's 1:30. Do you guys want me to end the stream or do you want me to hunt these last two? What do you guys want? Are you guys sick of this or you want me to keep going for those last two rolls? Last two. All right, let's go. Hunt while you're here. I mean, they're not the last two rolls I have. I have other ones, but I might as well finish what's on the table, right? $19.92. Not the close I am. And that's 76. 84 can have the doubled ear. I'm not seeing it on that. There's a 70S, another San Francisco. 70S can also have the DDO. Let me look under the scope for that. Tell you if I find anything. Not seeing any doubling under my scope. Another 2025. But I got rolls of those still. Another 2009. $1998, not the wide AM. Alrighty, let me get these out of the way, and then we got one more roll to go through. Last roll, look, let's go. The quest stuff, they're just points to play games. That's all it is. They're just called quests because I'm playing Quester. And we do a slot bounty. So tonight, it is 3 pretzels. So the first person to get 3 pretzels and 1 slot spin wins a prize from me. But we're just about done for the night, and no one has hit it yet. Holy cow, look at that. Oh, oh, holy cow. Look at that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Look at that BU58D. Wow. Definitely gonna flip that one up. Holy cow. I can't believe we just found that in a freaking bankroll of pennies. 1958 Denver, and this is 2026, and that came out of. I just got this box of pennies last week.
It's easy to shine when everything's going your way. Who are you when life goes
That is crazy.
See, I face bladder cancer and even leaks that tried to take me out of the game. That's
I
why
cannot believe that just came
it has
from bank pennies.
everything but you.
They weren't even customer wrapped rolls. They were machine wrapped by the reserve or whoever. That is crazy. My gosh. It is a sexy coin. Sexy, beautiful. Oh my gosh. Found. Coin roll hunting. Live stream. And it started 3:24. $178. Coin Quester. That is crazy. I cannot believe we just found that in a freaking bankroll. It's a win in my book to find that one. Heck yeah. Goes along with that 1943 Copper George we found. My God. And we still got half a roll to go here. Lustrous or lustful, right? I'm looking at the VDB here. I gotta look under the scope real quick for that. It's got the extra V, I think. Maybe not. I can't tell. My glasses are not doing well tonight. I don't think it is. I've never found the extra V, so I'm trying to. It might be the extra V. That's not. I've never really looked at it much. No, I don't think it is. I've never really seen the extra V to know for sure, but I know there's a gap, but you got the VDB, and then I think that's the V there, but VDB and V. But it's probably not the best example. So I don't know if it is or not. Probably not. I'll have to look that one up later. All right. Well, we're just about done with this roll, and then we'll pick one more name for the EOS. And then we'll roll the die to see who gets it. Exclamation point loot if you're not in the giveaway. And it'll get you in there to have a chance to have your name on for the EOS. We're going to pick one name out of the giveaway to get on that list. All right. So that's the end of those. That was crazy. So we found this BU 58 Denver, which I still can't believe we just found that. I just don't understand what the heck that's doing in one of those rolls. It blows my mind. And then this was a sweet find too. It's 43 Canadian cents, 43 copper. And then we found a wheat cent tonight, a 45 Denver. And then we found a few other Canadian cents. A 91, 2001, and a 2000. Oh, and then we also found, I forgot about this one too. We found a 69 Denver No FG tonight. Hey, John Argent. Where there is one, there are many more. That would be sweet. And then we found a star note and a couple date notes and a quad sevens. And we found 6 sevens on one note, but 5 were in a row. Let me find that one again. Where was that? There's the quad sevens. Oops. This was bookends. 89, 89, then a 7337 in the middle. It was 6 sevens, but 5 of them were in a row. Yeah. It had 6 sevens, but 5 of them were together. Hey, Kathy Keith. And then we had a star note. And we did find a couple 1988s. They were not web notes. What was this one? We found a couple 1999 notes. And we found quad fours. But definitely the finds of the night. Finds of the night was that 69D no FG. And the 1943 copper cent from Canada. And then this blazer we found in the last roll, 1958 Denver. Look at that thing. Yeah, it's amazing. Alrighty, let me get these out of the way. Exclamation point loot, last chance. Alright, we're going to read through the names. Let me get over to that giveaway screen. Exclamation point loot, last minute here. Did it take it, Modfather? It was a great night, absolutely. Okay, so in the giveaway we got David Canhan, Chew, Joey Brown, Beach Ball, Gatito Oso, Bellows Forge, Eric, Renee and me, BH Ringer, Diane B, CRF 550, Sky Quest, Maple Leaf Numismatics, Pacific Coin Hunter, Penny Pincher, E Pluribus Unum Coins, Mod Father Glenn the Gay Guy, and Kathy Keith. Oh, I need to show you what I'm giving away. Hold on here. Let me get it out. We ended up with 60 likes. So we will do some silver here. We got the great state of Florida with a big old gator on it. Got the EOS. We got the 1 gram gator, 0.999 fine silver. Exclamation point loot if you haven't got in there. I'm about ready to close it out and pull the last name to get on the list for a chance to win this gram of silver. Let me put it in the bag here. No space, David Shreve. Exclamation point loot, no space in there. Try again.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Just add a little extra protection.
Tom has insurance.
All right, David Shreve got in there.
He's got a great line to protect his car, so he never has to deal with his insurance.
Joey Brown, you were already in there.
They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders.
Please stop. I can't.
And Beach Ball, you're in there already. Alrighty, we will close it down. 19 people in there. We're gonna have one name to pick to get on to be number 12 spot. And it's David Shreve. Look at that. Alrighty. Okay, these are the 12 names in the running for the giveaway. We got Chew, Pacific Coin Hunter, Eric, Tim A, Eric, SkyQuest, BH Ringer, Diane B, Gatita Oso, Penny Pincher, and David Shreve. So if you're new to this channel or don't know how this works, I have, where's it at here? Let me find it. I have a 12-sided die. Everybody has an equal chance for it to land on your number. I roll it right here in front of us. It can bounce off anything. It just has to stay in view of the camera. So whatever number it lands on, that's the person that wins the silver gram. Here we go. Hey, Hector Martinez. No, Modfather, you were in the giveaway for the chance to be in that last spot. We picked one name out of that giveaway, and it was David Shreve, so he got on this list. I've been picking names throughout the whole stream to get on that list, and that was the last spot we were filling. Here we go, and it's a 7. It's a 7. I can't believe it. DH, you just said it. 7s were lucky tonight. Congratulations, BH Ringer. All right, let me write this down. BH Ringer. And this live stream was 3/24/26 EOS. There you go. So thank you again, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Lots of cool finds tonight, and I had a blast. I hope you did too. And I will catch you guys again. I don't know if I'll do it again this week. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, I probably won't be on again this week. Well, maybe. I have Wednesday night and Thursday night. I could possibly do one of those. I might be on again this week. If not, I'll see you next week. All right. You all have a good night and stay safe out there. Happy questing. No, there's no video, Modfather. Just if you hang out in the streams enough, you'll figure out how all those games work. Have a good night, everyone. Quester out.